finer shade. Kick drum unafraid. Hi-hats ticking sharp and thin. Pulling in, snare rising, rapid fire. Climbing higher, vocals storming, echo spun before the run. Drop binary, storm collide. Bass amplified. Lead mode, tick sharp and clean. Cutting through the sea. Repetition fuels the flame, no chord change. Sub-vibrations crack the floor, beg for more. Records sweep across the air, almost bare. Whispered now dissolves in space before the bass snare. Tension wound so tight, ready to ignite. Razor screaming into white, blinding light. Final binary storm attack, no turning back. Bass motif, relentless wave, rave to grave.
A low minor synth begins to pulse in time. Kick drum landing sharp and tight on every line. Hi-hats ticking like a countdown in the dark. A rising tension, waiting for the spark. Snare rolls climbing higher every bar. Layered leads igniting like a star. A distant vocal sample, go now in delay. whispered weight drifts away before the play. Swap, shot, protocol. Sliding for a shot. Aftershock protocoler. Final draw! Aftershock protocol! Aftershock protocol, let it burn. Bass motif, endless drive, feel alive.
Ignition pulse again. No oscillation in the dark. Kick drum leaves its mark. Hi-hat slicing through the air. Urgency everywhere. Snare roll climbing sharp and thin. Layers pushing in. Vocal sample ignite. Flashing into light. Ignition pulse explode. Bassline overload. Leitmotif repeating high. Piercing through the sky. Driving rhythm tight and clean. Digital machine. Sub hits deep inside the chest. Never letting rest. Silence breaks the pounding flow. Pads begin to glow. A whispered ready fades in space. Setting up the race. Snapping rapid fire. Resonance climbing higher. Pressure building to extreme. Bursting
kick drum interlaced. Hi-hats ticking like a clock, ready to unlock.
Snare, climbing razor thin, scent layers pushing in. A sample fire drenched in space. Echo trace.
Pulse, reactor overload, baseline heavy code. Lead motive repeating bright, explosive light. No progression, only drive, keeping sound alive. Sub-frequencies collide, side to side to side. Air and pads in minor hue, nothing else but you. A distant breathing fades away before the fray.
Snare snapping into peak, energy at streak. Razors scream then disappear. Drop is here.
Pulse, react to blaze through the haze. Bass motif unbroken chain. Again and again.
Deep bass humming in a minor key. Kick and snare in rigid symmetry. Hi-hats flicker like electric rain, charging up the vein.
minor synth cutting straight, kick lands heavy on the gate, hi-hats ticking thin and bright through the night. Snare rising bar by bar, like a racing car. Vocal cry, go in delay, spinning far away. Raise a line across the floor, bassline wanting more. Lead repeating, sharp and tight, pure kinetic bite. No soft chord to intervene, only drum machine. Sub bass growls beneath the tone. Heart of stone. Filtered pads expand and breathe, nothing underneath. A distant phrasing echo spun before the run. Razor line ignite again, cutting through the den. Bass motif heavy wide, electric tide. Razor line ignite again, cutting through the den. Bass motif heavy wide, electric
escalating fast, energy amassed, razors bending into scream, laser beam, terminal rush again, adrenaline, bass motif tight and loud, round the crowd.
minor synth begins to pulse in time. Kick drum landing sharp and tight on every line. Hi-hats ticking like a countdown in the dark. A rising tension, waiting for the spark. Snare rolls climbing higher every bar. Layered leads igniting like a star. A distant vocal sample go now in delay. Echoed fragments drifting far away. Neon overture ignite the floor. Bassline pounding harder than before. Lead synths looping, cutting through the night. Repetitive and bright. Neon overture ignite the floor. Bassline pounding harder than before. Lead synths looping, cutting through the night. Repetitive and bright. No chords to soft and only rhythm locked. Sub-frequencies hidden like a shock. Every beat precise and cleanly framed. Mechanical, untamed. Kick drops out, just pad and breath. Filtered noise beneath. A whispered feel, it's soaked in space. Suspended in the snare accelerating into flame. Risers screaming out your name. Energy compressed and primed. Exploding right on time. Neon over there ignite the floor. Bassline pounding harder than before. Lead synth looping, cutting through the night. Repetitive and bright. Neon over there ignite the floor. Bassline pounding harder than before. Lead synth looping, cutting through the night. Repetitive and low minor pulse begins to rise under neon skies. Kick lands hard and perfectly in symmetry. Snare rolls climbing to extreme, layered scream. Vocal sample break free in delay C. Drop, dirt, shock, protocol. Aftershock protocol. Aftershock. Low and rumble sets the pace, kick drum interlace. Hi-hats ticking like a clock, ready to unlock.
Snare, climbing razor thin, synth layers pushing in. A sample fire drenched in space. Echo trace.
Pulse, reactor overload, baseline heavy code. Lead motive repeating bright, explosive light. No progression, only drive, keeping sound alive. Sub-frequencies collide, side to side to side. Air and pads in minor hue, nothing else but you. A distant breathing fades away before the fray.
Snare snapping into peak, energy at streak. Razors scream then disappear. Drop is here.
Pulse, react to blaze through the haze. Bass motif unbroken chain. Again and again.
Deep bass humming in a minor key. Kick and snare in rigid symmetry. Hi-hats flicker like electric rain, charging up the vein. Send layer stacking
Minor synth cutting straight, kick lands heavy on the gate, hi-hats ticking thin and bright through the night. Snare rising bar by bar, like a racing car. Vocal cry, go in delay, spinning far away. Raise a line across the floor, bassline wanting more. Lead repeating, sharp and tight, pure kinetic bite. No soft chord to intervene, only drum machine. Sub bass growls beneath the tone. Heart of stone. Filtered pads expand and breathe, nothing underneath. A distant phrasing echo spun before the run. Razor line ignite again, cutting through the den. Bass motif heavy wide, electric tide. Razor line ignite again, cutting through the den. Bass motif heavy wide, electric
minor shade. Kick drum unafraid. Hi-hats ticking sharp and thin. Pulling in snare, rising rapid fire. Climbing higher, vocal storming, echo spun before the run. Drop binary storm collide. Bass amplified. Lead mode tick sharp and clean. Cutting through the sea. Repetition fuels the flame, no chord change. Sub-vibrations crack the floor, beg for more. Welters sweep across the air, almost bare. Whisper now dissolves in space before the bass snare. Tension wound so tight, ready to ignite. Razor screaming into white, blinding light. Final binary storm attack, no turning back. Bass motif, relentless wave, brave to brave.
A low minor synth begins to pulse in time. Kick drum landing sharp and tight on every line. Hi-hats ticking like a countdown in the dark. A rising tension, waiting for the spark. Snare rolls climbing higher every bar. Layered leads igniting like a star. A distant vocal sample go now in whispered weight drifts away before the play. Swap, pure shot, protocol. Sliding for a shot. Aftershock protocoler. Final draw! Aftershock protocol! Aftershock protocol, let it burn. Bass motif, endless drive, feel alive.
Ignition pulse again. No oscillation in the dark. Kick drum leaves its mark. Hi-hat slicing through the air. Urgency everywhere. Snare roll climbing sharp and thin. Layers pushing in. Vocal sample ignite. Flashing into light. Ignition pulse explode. Bassline overload. Leitmotif repeating high. Piercing through the sky. Driving rhythm tight and clean. Digital machine. Sub hits deep inside the chest. Never letting rest. Silence breaks the pounding flow. Pads begin to glow. A whispered ready fades in space. Setting up the race. Snap, snapping rapid fire. Resonance climbing higher. Pressure building to extreme.
bass, kick drum interlace. Hi-hats ticking like a clock, ready to unlock.
Snare, climbing razor thin scent layers, pushing in. A sample fire drenched in space. Echo trace.
Pulse, reactor overload, baseline heavy code. Lead motive repeating bright, explosive light. No progression, only drive, keeping sound alive. Sub-frequencies collide, side to side to side. Air and pads in minor hue, nothing else but you. A distant breathing fades away before the fray.
Snare snapping into peak, energy at streak. Razors scream then disappear. Drop is here.
Pulse, react to blaze through the haze. Bass motif unbroken chain. Again and again. minor synth cutting straight, kick lands heavy on the gate, hi-hats ticking thin and bright through the night. Bar by bar, like a racing car, vocal cry, go in delay, spinning far away, raise a line across the floor, bassline wanting more, lead repeating, sharp and tight, pure kinetic bite. No soft chord to intervene, only drum machine, sub bass growls beneath the tone. Phrasing echo spun before the run. Razor line ignite again, cutting through the den. Bass motif heavy wide, electric tide. Razor line ignite.